So Dad always said, use the right tool for the job. I have not always made the best decisions. So which tool should we use today? So I think we chose the right tool for the right job today. This is one of 3 trails that we're going to take today, and this road goes between Bloody Basin Road and Cortez Lakes. Cortez Lakes, where we come. This looks like it was graded since the last time I was up here. Yeah, since the last time I was up here was, I don't know, 4 years ago, something like that, 5 years ago. It's never been a very, it's not really a trail, it's a road. It is a primitive road. Nice little bit of scenery. Cooler than down to the valley. When I left this morning, it was already 92, 93 at about 7:15, 7:30, something like that. Decent hill climb here. There we go. Kind of a hockey stick corner there. Come on Cortez Junction, that wasn't too far. That was pretty easy, everybody. Cortez Junction, Cortez Lakes. Too many Cortezes around here. It's like the Cortez Mafia. Well, we're gonna get through this pavement, get back on the highway and head up to the next trail. Right now we are on the, well, what used to be the Arizona Trail. It's Forest Road 68D or Reimer Road. This will take us just above Camp Verde. Let's see what we can find here. This will be a longer trail. This is about 19 miles to where we get back onto Black Canyon Highway. Yeah, all the signage was taken down for the Arizona Trail. I don't know if they don't recognize that anymore or it's been rerouted. There's a bunch of new signage here that the Forest Service put up. Someone got a new budget. This is a real pretty trail to ride. It's I guess I call it like intermediate prairie grasslands. It's the intermediate desert between low-lying desert, high desert, and the Alpine of stuff that's up on a rim. But this winds its way back and forth. All the way through here. Looks like they got some rain up here, just like I did a couple days ago. Well, the purpose of today, other than just taking a ride, is make sure a whole bunch of things that I've done to the bike are okie kosher. So I'm coming up on the 18,000 mile service, and having to do it at the dealership and not the mechanic I wanted to. It's going to cost a little more money, so I did some stuff myself. New brake shoes, front and rear. Flush the brake lines. I pulled out the unifilter, put in a regular stock paper air filter, so that didn't cost me a whole bunch of money for them to, number one, charge me for an air filter, and two, to deal with the unifilter oil and all that stuff. And I did my own chain slider. Chain and sprockets. The stock chain on it was right at being out of spec. So it was over the, I think it's 18 pin measurement. And I replaced the sprockets also. Got an X-ring chain. And I went one down in the front and two up in the rear now. Most bikes are geared pretty high from the factory, so whatever that reason is, the mileage or their perceived actual usage, but they gear them pretty high. So low speed efforts required a whole bunch of clutch work and not a whole lot of response when you turn the throttle. So way back when I bought the bike, gathering information and looking at what folks did to these bikes, there's a video from Chris Birch, who was actually setting up his bike to go race. And not that I'm going to race where I'm Chris Birch, or I would ride anything near what Chris Birch does, and I'm not going to be lofting the front wheel, but I wanted better better performance at slower speeds, which is what I'm hoping to get to sometime today. But I'm gradually going on a little bit more off-road type trail. Yeah, my last little ride experience, and for those who aren't subscribed to this channel, I suggest you do subscribe and ding that bell so you get notified when I put up new videos. But the previous in the timeline of videos, I took a inappropriate bike on a dual sport adventure, and that's really caused by what I'm talking about, the fuel pump thing. So I had it installed, but I didn't have it tested. And I took a Triumph Bonneville dual sport in camping. And it did very well, but I gotta say, the ride wasn't quite as nice as riding this here dirt chopper. Oh, we got a pretty golden valley here. Yeah, all problems are minor when you have when you're dealing with your toys. But it's the electronics strike back day today, between the GoPro giving me fits and for some reason the GPS lost all its maps, and when you go in and choose a map, it won't enable the map for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to call Garmin. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to sell me another Garmin. You could put me a cabin right up on this hill and I'd be a happy clam. One of the things we're racing today are those pretty puffy clouds up there. While the weatherman says we're not in a monsoonal pattern, it's more like a fall pattern, dimwit. We are in monsoonal moisture. We've only had a little bit of light rain, and then I'd say a fair storm. And some spotty type of activity, but we are in monsoon season, and if you don't pay attention to the clouds overhead, you will get wet. Well, I just got aggravated and messed with the Garmin. It looks like I got that fixed. At least the topo is back up, and I can at least tell it what elevation I'm at. Don't have a whole lot of map detail as far as I can see, so I'm not 100% sure I'm on the right road. There was a sign back there that said I wanted to go this way. It is pretty stinking warm for this elevation. We're about 5,000 feet, somewhere around there, 5,500 feet. And it's about 90, almost 90 degrees. Oh yeah, I can grab second gear here, where before it'd be bogging at first. Top of the hill. We are apparently about 6 miles away from Interstate 17. We'll grab that and head up to the National Forest, Coconino National Forest. All right, we'll catch you at the next place. So we've reached our next trail section, or trail. As I think I stated, we are racing some monsoonal moisture. Just over there, it's actively raining, and you can hear thunder and lightning. And behind me, it's gearing up to do the same thing. So we're going to try to run up this trail. I call this one Stolen Trail. I used to camp not too far from here before the world went crazy and everybody and their naked uncle went out camping and invaded the forests. But this was called Stolen Trail because I had never gone down this road, and I had been camping up here for years, so went out with just a pair of slip-on shoes one night on the dirt bike and cruised down there, and I like stole the trail, if you want. So we're gonna jump on and hopefully beat this weather. But still real pretty up here. We've been to the first road or trail was at the 3,500 foot level, 3,000 foot level. The next one was somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 feet, and this is about 7,500 foot elevation level. So had a little bit of variation in elevation. The first two trails were not much different than each other, but this will be some pine forest, and like I said, beat the rain, and this stuff's going to get slick as snot if it gets wet. It's all that red dirt. Well, it's an awesome good thing that I stopped where I did, because I had the wrong track in the GPS. I was headed for what's essentially single track and some super rocky, bouldery not large bike friendly area, so it definitely is nice and cool up in the forest here for sure. Well, everything seems to have worked out well. I believe I got enough footage on the GoPro, got the GPS Garmin fixed. All my maintenance has proved to be okay. Fuel pump has not quit on me, and the gear change is a thumbs up. And one additive thing I do have to say, that this thing with stock gearing chews up tires. You have to have a pretty decent compound tire like this Motovlog Tractionator Adventure. I had a 805 Shinko on the back just at one point in time, and it didn't last a couple thousand miles. So this thing chews tires up really fast. So even with Motovs on there, I've got a chance at chewing up that tire if I'm not careful. This does not look good. You just gotta look on the correct side of the fence to see where the opening is. I don't know what those locks are. This is a national forest road. It's not closed. Usually if there's an issue like that, there's a sign from the Forest Service. That did not occur. Thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, ding that bell so you get notified when I put up new videos. Like and share. Adios.